Friendly Neighborhood Gamer here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over two methods on how to get the Wrathful Hearts. One is going to be a bug abuse method, and the other is going to be a legit method on how to get these. Now, one thing I did want to mention before I get into the video is that I'm only going to go into detail on the legit method of farming the Wrathful Hearts. Because I do not want to post the bug version of the other method, because I'm sure it probably will be patched soon, but I don't want you guys to get in trouble for doing it, but I will tell you how to do it. Anyways, let's get right into it. So I wanted to show you guys how I farm my Wrathful Hearts. I have had the best luck at this place right here, the Ravening Pit. This has been my go-to, and I've been able to find them decently consistently here at this place compared to the others. Now, what's nice about this dungeon is it's very quick and easy, and you get the task to slay 2 Malignant Berserkers, which sometimes those do spawn the Wrathful version of those Berserkers, and usually I just run through the dungeon, killing these Berserkers, and then resetting the dungeon and going back in. I usually don't even complete the end part. I just see if it spawns these Wrathful Berserkers, and that's how I usually do the farm, and it is pretty quick and easy to do. Now, another thing to know as well is when you run into these elite enemies, make sure you pay attention into the bottom left corner, because it will tell you what version of that Malignant elite it is. So if you look in that bottom left corner, you can see what version of the elite enemy that is. I'm sure most of you are aware of this, but it is helpful for those of you that were not aware of this. So usually I just kill them anyways to farm the hearts, and then I'll move on to the next one as quickly as possible. So like I said, this is definitely one of the better ways in order to do the hearts, and also Blizzard did come out with a list of which ones to farm depending on what you want versus XP or Malignant hearts. So I'll drop that list here in just a sec as well. Here's also a great strategy as well that I found on Reddit if you want to read through that. That's actually pretty helpful, and I have tried in a group. Basically, all you're doing is you have one person find the Wrathful enemy, and then you have everybody teleport to your instance, and then you slay that enemy, and of course everyone gets the Wrathful Heart. And again, I'm just showing you the method that I use. It's really quick, easy, and efficient, and this dungeon seems to be the best in my case, or at least I've had the most luck with it in terms of finding those Wrathful Hearts. Now, another thing to mention as well is there is sometimes a third and a fourth elite that usually spawn within the dungeon, so make sure you explore all the areas. Usually, almost 99% of the time, there is a third elite somewhere in the dungeon that you can farm, and hopefully he spawns Wrathful for you. And something that I mentioned earlier as well is I did find the list that Blizzard mentioned in farming these dungeons in order from best to worst. Now, I am not sure because I couldn't find the original post by them. They made this list, and I'm not sure why they would put these in the certain order. I'm not sure if one offers more XP, more hearts than the others, but this is their list from best to worst. Now, the other one that I see a lot of people farm is the Bedeviled Grotto, and this one is decent as well because it's quick and easy to go through. However, it doesn't do the legendary / elite enemies that spawn in the dungeon like the other one that you have to kill. You have to clear out all the enemies. However, a nice amount of elites can spawn in this one as well, so it is a pretty decent farm. However, I do like the other dungeon to farm in the first part of the video. So I found this post from someone on Reddit. Now, I'm not going to show a video of it, but here is this. So basically, all you have to do is get to the end of the questline and farm Varshan. Now, I will say that I don't know if this is bannable. I don't know if this is an exploit. It seems like it is an exploit, so just take your precautions if you do end up doing this, and be careful. So going back and forth between the two dungeons is probably going to be your best bet. If one is not having the best of luck for you, then try the other one. But like I said, I like the first one a little bit better because of the 2 elite Malignant spawns that are guaranteed, and sometimes they can be Wrathful. And one thing that I did forget to mention as well, join the Hell Tides when you can, because I have found a lot of Wrathful elites in the area during the Hell Tides, so join those when you can. And one more thing on the exploit, that is going to be the fastest and most efficient way to get your Wrathful Hearts. However, like I said earlier, I don't know if it is bannable. Blizzard hasn't came out and said anything about it yet, but if you want to use it while you can, it's probably going to get patched here within the next couple of days. So use that if you want to and at your own discretion. So that's the strategy that I'm using to farm these, and it's working pretty well. I go between the two dungeons and of course go to the Helltide when I can and search for those Malignant elites in the Helltide. And then of course if I have a group to join, then we will each go into our own separate dungeon, and if one of us finds a Wrathful elite, then we all teleport to that instance and join the team. Again, make sure you're not in a team if you're doing that method. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Out of mana.
Hit the damn subscribe button already.